Good morning from Grona Lund in Stockholm, Sweden. It's our first visit and our first Swedish theme park and the first park of this trip. Quite a spontaneous one, as I mentioned in the travel vlog yesterday. Feel free to check that out if you haven't already. But yeah, we were coming over here for 5 days at Leesburg. Don't think all 5 of them would have been on park, but yeah, we're here for 5 days. And yeah, we were just thinking of things to do, other things to do in the area, and an idea popped up that yeah, we could fly to Stockholm for the day, and that is exactly what we've done. I mentioned that I was considering doing a mini travel vlog from Gothenburg to Stockholm. To be honest, I didn't really need to. It was that easy. Just get on the plane at Landvetter. We didn't have any suitcases to check in or anything, so it was literally straight into security. And then that was quite easy. Like I say, we barely had anything on us. Then yeah, it was just a matter of waiting really. The hardest part of it was finding somewhere to eat in the morning, because it was like 4 o'clock and a lot of things there don't open till 5, so yeah, just something to keep in mind if you plan on having like a breakfast dinner before a flight, if you're taking it that early. But the flight was no problem. I'm pretty sure it was 45 minutes when, on Skyscanner, when we booked it, said it'd be an hour and 5 minutes, but yeah, I'll take it. And then you're in Stockholm basically. You can get bus, we got the train, or there's taxis, into the city centre. And yeah, I think, pretty sure Grona Lund is a 40-minute walk from the train station that we got to, and then yeah, we did get a taxi from the train station. But yeah, there's a lot of options, a lot of good public transport, and yeah, like I said, it's the option to walk it as well. There's boats, there's places, well, it looks like a very small and compact amusement park, near a load of water, where there are boats. So yeah, an easy place to get to. You might have noticed the quality isn't as good. No cameras apparently. Not gonna ramble on it for it too much, but yeah, I got told no camera was allowed. So yeah, went and took it back out to our parents, who are not coming on, or yet anyway, they're still a bit indecisive. So yeah, not sure, that must be a new rule, because people used to film on rides there, I'm pretty sure. So GoPros must be allowed. I don't have a clue, but it is what it is. You know, saw it in the bag. But yeah, like I say, it is what it is. I'm all for following rules, so the phone's fine. Still get a vlog done. The picture, I just can't take pictures really. Well, I can, but they'll be a bit rubbish. So yeah, not the greatest of starts in terms of the park, but like I say, it's what it is. That must be a rule that has been relatively new. But yeah, the park looks nice. I don't think it's 10 o'clock yet. We are on here from 10 o'clock till 4 p.m, but the park stays open until 10 p.m. They do have the options of 3 different time slots, I'm pretty sure. Got the morning one, 10 till 4 that we're doing. Then I think there's a 4 till 10 one. And then there is one that, where you can come on all day, if you're here all day pretty much. But because we have to go back to Gothenburg, we can't really stay here until 10 o'clock. So yeah, but I do like that they have those options. There's something that Leesburg lacks, it looks like. Like I say, yesterday we got into Gothenburg at 3 o'clock. And yeah, I would have jumped at, a discounted 5 o'clock till 10 o'clock ticket. But yeah, there we go. But yeah, very excited for this ride. I can't believe a park this small has got a B&M invert. But there we go, monster. The brake run is literally that is, we call 13 the world's steepest brake run, but that might be the world's steepest actual brake run that takes you into a station. Amazing. There's Insane over there. There's Focus. There's drop towers. Yeah, there's a Gerstlauer bobsleigh coaster. Very excited. There's one cred that we're definitely not getting. That is the Swash Cafe, is it? I forgot the name now. Yeah, we definitely aren't getting on Jetline because unfortunately there was an incident on there. Literally like probably less than a month ago, pretty sure. Yeah, it's like very unfortunate, and yeah, like that's obviously closed. And I heard that Twister, the wooden roller coaster area, has been down for maintenance for a long time now, like extended maintenance. Must be doing some track work on there and stuff, and I'm not sure if that's back open yet or not. If it is, bonus, but I'm not expecting a ride on Twister. But yeah, Danielle's saying everyone has wristbands on. Like honestly, we have not been directed anywhere to get a wristband. Honestly, don't want to do a Frillnet style rant at a new theme park. But yeah, let's try and get on a ride and see if we're required a wristband. But yeah, booked it online. Like I say, just last week, pretty last minute thing. Got QR codes on the phone, and you just scanned them pretty much, and we were allowed in. So entry was quite easy, but yeah, let's see how easy getting on a ride is. This Gerstlauer bobsleigh coaster, I've seen running with people on it, so let's make that our first ride. Why not? It's so nice to be here. Like, I did not expect to be here at Grona Lund. The trip to Leesburg's been booked for 11 months, but Grona Lund was literally like, I think it was a week today. Actually, that we booked it and just sorted it out. Like, yeah, let's fly over to Stockholm for a day. So yeah, big stage there. Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited for that. Tilt. Is that what it's called? Tilt, Frift, Fall. Little drop tower. It's not that little. And you tilt, clue in the name. But yeah, I hope it stays this quiet, eh? Like I say, we only have 6 hours. But I'm confident we'll get everything done. I think you get 2 Jetline pass things, like what they call fast jets or something, is what they call here. Fast passes included with your ticket, so that's good. Haven't, like, you can go on your account and like edit what rides like you want to do on there, and like I say, I didn't want to do that straight away with not knowing the place, because yeah, like the first thing I would have thought would be, oh, let's book it for Monster, but Monster's a B&M invert with good throughput, where like I said, there are a few low throughput rides there, so I'm thinking maybe doing it on one of the drop towers or Insane or something like that. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Let's get on a ride. Like I said, this Gerst bobsleigh coaster is running with people on it. We just need to find the entrance, which is easier said than done when you're visiting for the first time. But yeah, shame about that camera thing, to be honest. Like, I'm going to be thinking about that all day. Like, I've seen vlogs from here filmed with cameras. People film on rides. Like, I wasn't expecting to film on rides, but I was expecting to just bring the little camera in. But you know, it's fine. Let's enjoy the park. We're looking for the entrance to the Vilda Musen, I think it is, which is the Wild Mouse Gerst bobsleigh coaster. We've just seen people coming down these stairs, but like, yeah, this looks like an entrance. Monster's running with people on it. That keyboard's just gonna, I'm so confused. Like, I don't know, we capture the epic fails on the camera, guys. Let's see what's up here. This could be very embarrassing and very awkward, but let's see. Just nearly tripped then as well. Right, we are at a ride. Let's see. Camera's going off for a sec. So, this is the entrance to the one of the drop towers, one of the tilt drop towers, I'm pretty sure. This is going to be a long vlog. I hope my phone has a storage for it. I wasn't prepared for this. But yeah, it is only 2 minutes to 10, it don't look open, so yeah, let's venture on. Like, what the wild mouse, man. We thought it would be a good idea to ask whether we need a wristband to get on the ride. So we asked a ride host at the entrance of Monster, who was very friendly, spoke good English as well, which always helps, like, fair play, big up. And yeah, like, she's directing us to where to get these wristbands now, so yeah. The joys of being a first timer, being tried to walk on a ride without the things we need, so let's go back and get those things. We can now go on rides. We have a wristband. Do you know what? I do like parks that do wristbands because they're nice keepsakes. I do like keeping these wristbands. Yeah, just for the memories, you know? But yeah, that is where you enter, and that is where you get the wristband from. So yeah, like go right straight away as soon as you enter the park, basically. It's like Pleasure Beach, like pre-COVID, where you had to enter the, wait, no, like, oh, what am I even saying? Like, you used to have like 2 stages of like getting your wristband as a season pass holder, if you know what I mean. But yeah, you know what? We might as well take this first credit right here at the entrance to the park. And yeah, this is a clone of what was one of my first ever roller coasters, Tuff to get. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Why not? Really does feel like home. We've ridden our first Swedish roller coaster. Tuff to get. Yeah, like obviously a kiddie cred, but a lot of fun. Like I say, I do like that layout for what it was in the Gulliver's Parks back in the day. So yeah, let's venture on. Also, a quick update, I don't think Twister's open because I saw a little sign. I didn't have the chance to stick it into Google Translate, but like it said Twister as if like it's on the rides closed list. So yeah, still down for its maintenance, but parks like this, it's great that they're maintaining rides like that. So like I say, happy days. We've just been unlucky to be here for the first time when it's not open, but yeah, can't complain. Like, at least it's not shut forever or not unbearably rough, so can't complain. Should we do Sierra Tivoli? Good grief, Danielle, pronounce that. Nyckelpigan. Wait, let's do it. Yeah, fingers crossed it stays like this, like walk on. We need to hurry up and get the thrill rides done before the queues start. But yeah, I have no idea how busy this park gets, but yeah, creds first. Drop towers, 2 out of 6 available, so let's go. I can't lie, I'm kind of excited. That lift hill is quick and it's steep. Well, yeah, fun. Good laterals. Try and get a back row in it later as well. Cause yeah, like fun. I love Sierra Tivoli's, to be honest. Like, I think they're cool models of family coasters that do the purpose for the target market. And yeah, I can just appreciate them. 3 lap special. Yeah, had the train to ourselves as well, but looks like the park split into 2 sections, because when we were directed to guest services earlier, we got told that this bit is like the small side, and then yeah, so the small side has the kiddie creds, and the big side has the rest of the park, the drop towers, monster, insane, all that fun stuff. I swear that bridge was open though, like earlier. I swear we walked across that bridge. But it doesn't matter. Let's go. History. Very historic part, this place. Yeah. I feel like I should know my facts more. When did it even open? I will find out. But I forgot. The entrance to Vilda Musen is just at the start of the big side, or I don't know, like I'm so tempted to call it South Park because like that's what it is to a Pleasure Beach fan, like the further end, but I'll try not to call it that. It might not be South. And this is a lovely queue line. I wonder how long it is though. Walk on. Let's do it. Grosvenor bobsleigh coaster. Always said I would love one of these at like Pleasure Beach, like ever since doing Cobra. Yeah, very thin queue line, top end things, but yeah, wow. There we go. Oh, that's a solid cred. 3 out of an available 6. Like halfway there. Yeah, got really up close to Jet Line and Twister, which is quite unfortunate, obviously. Nearly tripped again. Honestly, you gotta be careful. Like in the queue line, he almost tripped. Yeah, don't think it's the most like accessible if like mobility is a problem here. But like, they've not really got the speed strip, to be honest. But yeah, like you just gotta be careful. But, yeah, there we go, I guess. and don't trip. Now it's time to do Insane, our first ever Intamin Zackspin. I've always said that I'd love a ride like this where Wild Mouse used to be, because it would just fit in the area. And like, I don't know, like you can imagine rides like that being like quite cool to a GP, right? But I don't know, they get a lot of stick, these, I don't know, like, they seem really intense, and I think that's what a lot of people don't like about it, but I don't know, I'm normally quite tolerable to it. Yeah, let's see what happens. I've said for years, like, I'd love an Intamin Zackspin on the Wild Mouse site, or even the Trauma Towers site. Let's see if an Intamin Zackspin lives up to it, and yeah, hopefully it isn't like rubbish, because then, you know, then I won't want one at Wild Mouse, but yeah, let's do it. This is a boardwalk park, obviously, surrounded by water, and yeah, like, I assume the city of Stockholm is over there. Not going to have much time to see any sights afterwards. Oh, please get one of them at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Like, it might not do my brain and body any good long term if I was to do it that often. Oh my god. Oh god, no pun intended, but like, that was insane. Yeah, and I assume like no two rides on that will be the same, because like there's two different sides. We did the right side first, did we? Yeah. Oh, I don't even know. No, we did the left side first.
No, it was right.
It was the left of the train.
It was right. It's because we're facing backwards.
Oh yeah, right. There we go. But yeah, honestly, like, what's that done? I really want to do it like straight away now. But yeah, we'll do the other side at some point. Yeah, screw it. Let's not. I think we've just photo opportunity. Let's go. But yeah, that is insane. Lovely compact ride. And yeah, honestly, I've wanted to do one of them for so long, because it's like a ride that's cloned a decent amount around the world. Like, there are a few of them. I have actually seen one in person before, but I was like 6 at Terra Mythica. I think that one's called Inferno. My mum went on it, but like I say, that was 12 years ago. So I did not ride it. But yeah, just happy to have ridden it finally. And yeah, couldn't recommend it enough. Yes, it's intense. Yes, it's not like smooth. Well, it's smooth, like the ride's smooth, but obviously because you're rotating and tilting, like, you will get like forces chucked at you, but wow, insane. Let's do it again. Right, yeah, we did do the right platform. Big up the guy on the mic as well, he was having to sing some. Reminded me of Nemesis Inferno. But yeah, let's do left. And hopefully walk on it again. So we did the left side. They're both the same, to be honest. Like, they're both just as good as one another. Yeah, like in this queue line, looks like got the Helix lighting. Where are we going tomorrow? But yeah, how long do we even have to film? Because it's quiet, but I don't know if you can tell, we are in the queue line for the park's newest roller coaster, Monster, which opened in 2021. And yeah, the station is underground, because there's no room for it on the ground level. It's insane how they fit this in. Like, we give Pleasure Beach so much credit for how they fit so many rides in. Like, this park is the Swedish Pleasure Beach by the looks of it. Happy days. Monster! Oh my god. Like, first of all, that's built underground. The station is beautiful. Like, we're probably literally like walking above the station right now. Pretty much, yeah. That's incredible. And yeah, I'll try and get some footage of it later, but it's so quiet and we're literally just straight on the train. We had 2 goes in it without leaving the train. So yeah, just had our first and second ride on Monster. We are definitely stood over the brake run right now. There we go. Honestly, that is incredible. I've not even spoken about the ride and its layout. Amazing. Like, back row, did I mention? Can't remember. Because of how the drop is, you go straight into a pretty steep banked drop. So obviously on the back row you get like pulled over it a little bit. Would like to try it on the front later. Looks like it had a front row queue. However, because it's that quiet at the minute, I think they are just telling you to get on like wherever, which is completely understandable. So hopefully it does pick up a tiny bit of a queue later and we can have a chance to experience it on the front. That'd be nice, because I like the inverts on the front, Nemesis and Inferno, then even like other suspended like rope coaster types. But yeah, it's got some good forces at the bottom of like the drops and stuff. Like, I know they're not drops. I think to improve it, in my opinion, it takes some of the elements too graceful, especially like, I think it's that 0G roll there after the first drop. Takes it a bit too slow for me. Like, Nemesis is 0G roll, like, think about that, like, goes straight through there, and I prefer rides like that instead of it taking it like kind of slow. But yeah, I know a lot of people would rather it take it slow like that, but yeah, very solid ride, brilliant addition to Grona Lund. It's a shame that no one's here to experience it by the looks of things. Don't know why it's so quiet. But yeah, might go around and do it again in a minute, honestly. Like, I think we're gonna like monster and insane a lot today. And yeah, I swear we have one more cred to do, but I can't like make out which one. So I'm just gonna have to stop a second and check like what we've done. Ah, that's the cred. That's the cred we've not done. I don't have a clue what it's called, but it's a red Vekoma little junior suspended coaster. We'll go and do that now. Why not? And yeah, it's a bit like Flight of the Pterosaur at Paulton's Park, which is a fun little family ride. But yeah, monster, what a layout, love it. Like, and now it's packed in, crazy. But yeah, did you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, time to try Kvasten. However it's said. Oh my god, I've done it again. I did that in the queue line for whatever it's called at Port Ventura, the kiddie cred in Sesamo Ventura. I've done it again. Make it hard for myself, don't I? You know what? I don't know. I made a mess of that, honestly. Too busy filming. But yeah, what I was going to say is, it's our first queue of the day. But not used to this. I'm liking the entrances that they're doing here to the rides. Nice place. Oh my god, what's it done to my hair? But in less than an hour, we have completed the credits here at Grona Lund. Obviously not the ones that are currently SPNO, but yeah, it's what it is. Maybe that's why it's so quiet, because yeah, like people must know, like obviously something happened there, so that's not going to be open. Twister's been down for maintenance, so maybe people are waiting off, but in terms of crowd levels, it's worked out well for us. So yeah, I'm all for it. Like, who cares? We're missing 2 creds, but we've walked onto every single one that we have got. And yeah, the witch ride, it was themed to witches. I forgot the actual name. Doing this a lot today, it's not good. Yeah, solid little ride. I can't even remember. Is it a direct clone of Flight of Pterosaur? I swear we got assigned to the exact same seat as we did on Flight of Pterosaur when we went to Paulton's as well. So that's unfortunate. So hopefully we get to do it on a different seat later, like proper mid-train, row 5. But yeah, decent family coaster. Shame it doesn't have the swinging trains on. Like, what a dying breed of coasters. The arrow suspended, but yeah, fun ride. Hopefully we'll give it another go later. Have to give the station credit again, because yeah, the station in there, the queue line, I'm missing it. Oh my god, that was an epic fail. There we go. It's going well, this, isn't it? I'm trying to get it in the background and it's just not working. I need to start memorising layouts. I need to become a nerd again. I'm still a nerd. This park is so well themed. It's an amusement park, it's a boardwalk park. I knew how visually stunning it was, like flowers here. I knew how beautiful it'd be. I did not expect it to be so well themed. But yeah, we're gonna try Dark Ride now, which is just behind where we're walking around in circles. House of Nightmares, little haunted house. So yeah, love these. sorts of dark rides, so let's give it a go. Yeah, let's do it. Hang on, I think that's an upcharge. Oh, please. Where's a ride host at the entrance of a ride when you need it? We could do with some information. It's so like misleading. It's open. There's a queue time up there. It says it's open with doors open up there. But yeah, like it's saying a cost here, and yeah, it doesn't open till 1 o'clock. Yeah, we'll leave it till after 1 o'clock, and then yeah, if there's no one there, we'll just walk through. But yeah. Can't read all the Swedish stuff, but we can read the number 13. That obviously means 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so yeah. Who knows what's in there? Should have done my research. Anyways, what? Where did that fire effect come from? Or was that like, I don't know, like this is cool. I'm just rambling at this point, but I don't know, exploring a new park that, to be honest, I've not had the chance to look much into. Like I say, it was a last minute thing. I've seen videos from here before, I know what's here. I knew of the roller coasters, but yeah, obviously, with it being such a last minute trip, didn't have a chance to watch and read loads into it. But let's do this interim drop tower. A bit like Apocalypse, it has a stand-up tower. And Hurricane Condor as well. I don't know if it's assigned, hopefully it isn't. I don't know. Looks like two separate queue lines. I don't know which one's which, but we're doing Tilt first. There's one stand up and two sit down drop towers, it seems. So yeah, let's do it. Alright then, we have just done Tilt, which is the name in the stand up tower on this drop tower here. And yeah, there's two sit down ones, one of them isn't operational, but like I say, it's not busy enough for that, so like, yeah, why would they? We are about to do sit down, which is called Frift fall. Frift might mean free, I don't know, but I assume, yeah, free fall. And yeah, the drop tower was solid, like, yeah, absolutely loved those, like, reminded me of Hurricane Condor, obviously, loved that, and of course Apocalypse, closer to home. Which, yeah, RIP, but if you miss Apocalypse, come to Stockholm. Let's do sit down. Just had a re-ride on the Wild Mouse, and just before that we did the sit down on the drop tower, the free fall. Yeah, a lot of fun. Don't think it's detonator, not quite, but yeah, a solid drop tower. There is another drop tower here, which looks incredible. I'm trying to find it, to be honest, but yeah. It's somewhere on this park, and there is also an SNS shot tower as well. So yeah, probably make our way to one of them now. But we might do this little dark ride on the way, which by the looks of it looks a bit like Adventureville. So yeah, like kind of goes inside the building then comes out again, so let's have a look. That was a very good dark ride. Few jump scares in there if you're like vulnerable to them as well. Some brilliant animatronics, good lighting, some good effects, sound effects, visual effects. Yeah, some good scenery. Like yeah, it was like a ghost train, so like I say, I think that might actually be a scare maze, that one, that I think is an upcharge. But yeah, we'll see, we'll consider it, you know, after 1 o'clock. While we're here on our holidays, but so yeah, that ghost train there, brilliant ride. Yeah, another little hidden gem that I didn't really know about here, to be honest. So yeah, happy days. We'll give it another ride in a bit, but we're gonna have a look for that other drop tower now. And then yeah, it's basically just re-rides and getting in all the hidden gems like that one. Yeah, having a great time here so far. Got front row riding on Monster. And yeah, very good. Because you're at the front, you do enter some of the elements a bit quicker than you do on the back. But overall, I call it a backward ride, but it does seem like one of them rides that's good wherever you sit. So yeah, like we'll have to, you know, it seems like it's going to be walking all day, so we'll have to really ease the temptation of doing either front or back later and go mid-train and try it out while we're here. But yeah, happy days. Literally no one in this station, so just went straight into the front row queue. It's on 2 trains as well, which is insane. Dare I say, it's not needed. But yeah, can't complain at a two train operation. I'm storing so much today. But yeah, shout out to the ride host in there as well. She asked us if we're excited in Swedish and then translated it to English when she realised. Yeah, very good English speaker, and yeah, making really good conversation with us. Unfortunately, it was cut short because the operations are so good. But yeah, like, you know, like she's been to London, she loves the UK and whatnot, and yeah, like, cool stuff. Told her it's our first time as well. So yeah, very nice. Hopefully we'll catch her later on. There's some disco thing here. Oh, shows. Yeah, there we go. I'll give it a quick show. Some dance shows there, nice and interactive. But yeah, we're on the search for this other drop tower. It's that over there that we're looking for. I'm getting it mixed up with a star flyer because that's the star flyer and that's the drop tower. So yeah, and they look quite similar to be honest. So yeah, we've just come looking for it on this side of the park for nothing. So let's make our way back. Also, it's going to be nice to return the favour for my friend Ben when we get back home. The drop tower we're looking for is here in this beautifully lit entrance. It's the one that we went in earlier, not knowing like which ride we were actually going up for just before 10 o'clock. So yeah, here we are. Yeah, the queue lines there are really nice, like just like simple painting like that. Just looks good. There we go. Let's go on this drop tower down the alley and check it. Well, that is the best S&S shot and drop tower that I've done. They do staple you on there, which is what it is. Like, they probably get told too. But yeah, it was good. So it starts with a shot. Very good airtime at the top. Shoots you right up, and then yeah, like you go back to the top and do the drop, which is amazing. We were on the side facing Jetline, which is a shame. We'll have a close look around it in a bit to see what we could have experienced, but yeah, it's a shame to see it. Yeah, it looks good, like it looks nice, looks like it's relatively freshly painted as well, for a ride that I don't know how old it is, but it's a Schwarzkopf, so I assume it is relatively old. So yeah, we also saw Twister as well, that is evidently having a lot of retract done to it. And yeah, I think we're gonna have a walk around there now, and yeah, just so I've shown it in the vlog. Yeah, hopefully one day we will come back and ride this because we're having a good time here, and yeah, would love to come back. Alright then, we will have a walk around Twister now, just to have a look at it really. Like, it obviously stings when a ride's closed and it's there in your face, like these two are. It's like when the big one's closed and you go to Blackpool, like, honestly. And Stealth at Fort Park, that one hurt on my first visit to that park. But yeah, here's the entrance to Twister. Looks, like, legit looks open. Like, why isn't the chain across? Like, I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. But yeah, it looks like it's the end. Oh no, that might be the entrance to the Rock Jet, which we'll do soon. Maybe that's the entrance. I don't know. Like it's signs there. I'm so confused. But yeah, we'll have a walk around because here's the queue line. The cattle pen. Obviously full of puddles at the moment. But yeah, like would love to have walked around there. But yeah, what I'd point out as well, I was calling this a Woody. This is a hybrid coaster, has steel supports. So yeah, that's cool as well. So basically they only have to replace the track pieces, which they are doing here, as we can tell. Yeah, really reminds me of being back at Pleasure Beach now, where Big Dipper's just freshly retracked there. And yeah, there's the first drop. Wow, like it looks like a really fun and compact Woody, this one. But yeah, honestly, Yeah, great to watch off ride as well. But is what it is. There will hopefully be a next time. Yeah, look at the banking on this. Imagine going through this fast paced. Must be good. Yeah, probably why. Like I say, it probably is a big reason for why the park's so quiet. People are obviously waiting for like whatever's happening with Jetline, and obviously this reopening, any investment that's happening. 'Cause yeah, like I say, it's 2 coasters missing, and people would rather wait. But yeah, really glad I've come here today though. Really good last minute decision. So we'll do this quantum clone while we're here. But yeah, here's Jetline. Yeah, here's Swedish Quantum that we walked past earlier. But yeah, here's not Jetline. Well, there is Jetline, but Twister, the wooden roller coaster, getting everything mixed up now. Honestly, look at how compact it is. You literally have like what? The wooden coaster here, Jetline here, the witch ride here. Crazy how compact it all is. Like, yeah, and it's quite spacey to walk around. When it is really busy, like I can assume, like yeah, it is quite like crowded to walk around. But today with these crowd levels, like yeah, very good. Don't forget the dark ride under the airtime hill, because that is very good as well. Worth a try. Get quite close up to Kvasten here as well, the witch coaster. There it is. There's the sign to remind me. Alright, the quantum clone. I don't even know what the actual name is over here. Yeah, fun, more intense than quantum. You're probably better off holding on there, to be honest. Which is not something I do on many rides nowadays, but yeah, a lot of fun. We did Blackfish, which was behind it as well. Nice little family flat ride as well. Got some spins on there as well. Happy days. Right then, it's time for the Starflyer here at Grona Lund. Gonna get some nice views from this one, and it's completely walk on. Let's get some shows in the vlog. But yeah, basically the Starflyer had no one on it whatsoever, and we got told there needs to be at least 14 people on there for it to like safely operate, which is fair enough. So I guess we'll wait later, try and catch it when it's somewhat busy. Might be better when this show's finished actually, so yeah, we'll see how many of these people head on to the Starflyer, and yeah, if more than 14 people go, we'll join them. So yeah, let's enjoy this for now. Blessed Danielle's been stood there, counting the people going in. And yeah, we need 2 more people after us. This could be a long wait, but you never know. Hopefully. Come on the Starflyer, everybody. Well, it's mainly just re-rides now then. And we've did 3 rides on Insane, dodging leaves, without leaving the train there. That was a lot of fun. Anyways, might get a shot of Monster from here before going on to the ride, because yeah, dunno, fancy ride on Monster, to be honest. Let's do it. Monster time, and hopefully, honestly, the dispatches are so good. Like, I just took that shot, walked around to the entrance, and there's already a train going up the lift hill. And we walked pretty quick, but like, I have to show you the queue line. That reminds me of like a ride we're going to be doing tomorrow. But yeah, I've got to get to the station in this vlog. Just a quick access update. As I said earlier, like, it's quite difficult to navigate. Because of like how compact it is, but they've added things like these for wheelchairs and prams, and I also saw a lift for Monster, and I assume that is not the only lift on Park. So yeah, I just thought I'd put that out there after earlier on where I was like, oh my god, yeah, be careful. So yeah, I thought I'd add that in there, like nice and easy. Like you can push down whilst walking down these stairs. Yeah, really good that they've done that. Like, obviously, wasn't here to begin with, and they've gone to the effort of adding in these little ramp things, so that's cool. Anyways, the re-rides are continuing. Wild Mouse again, up next. We've done a lot of rides on Monster. And obviously, oh wow, we're actually queuing, flipping it. But yeah, might as well. It's a massive stage there where they host events and shows. There's a concert on tonight, I believe. Years and years are on here and they've been prepping it, like prepping the effects all day. Yeah, mad. But yeah, we did Witch Coaster, I forgot it again, on the second to back row. So yeah, cool to ride it further back. Good family ride. Okay, we are in the funhouse. Gotta be done, hasn't it? It's gotta be done. Slide crowd. Oh my god, it moves. I thought we were the ones that. Oh, right. This is quite underwhelming. Right, that's an epic fail right there. Yeah, it takes multiple people, it seems. What the hell? These steps. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. What do we have here? Right, I've just missed a bit, so I thought I was filming and I wasn't even in video mode, but hey, this is fun. Air time. Introducing Danielle. Cinematic. Just getting extra walking done. Because we've not done enough in the past 2 days. And we're left of our riding session at Grona Lund. That drop tower is closed, so yeah, we're going to do the shot tower. If we spot it running with people on it, we'll do it again before time's up. But yeah, we'll probably do this. Then Monster and Insane, because they're my two favourite rides here. Alright then, Karleks Tunneln, or however you say it. There's a pretty big dart ride in there, so don't miss it. Because yeah, we nearly did. We nearly, like, you know, thought, oh, it's just a kiddie like log ride, but no, there's some cool stuff in there, so yeah, check it out. We're now going to spend the next 40 minutes on Insane, Monster, and maybe have a few goes on the drop towers as well. So excited. Just really quickly, I'm going to take the opportunity to show you the Monster station. We're having our final few rides now. Just done 3 goes again without leaving the train on Insane. Like, yeah, it's a lot to re-ride that one. But it's a lot of fun. Anyways, yes. The station. It's amazing. Anyway, time to get on. Turns out they're on now. I thought it were a separate ticketed concert, like after park close. But no. Here they are. Feel free to correct me, but I do think that's an upcharge. There's like a ticket office there that was closed earlier before 1 o'clock. Now it's obviously open. So yeah, I'm gonna go on Witch Coaster. And yeah, like we walked away from Monster to check if that drop tower had reopened, and it hasn't yet. So it doesn't look like we're gonna get to try that one again now, but yeah, can always do the interim one there after Witch Coaster before finishing off on Monster. It's time to end our day at Grona Lund on Monster. Like, probably the best ride here, all in all. I think Insane's better in terms of like it's more intense, it's more crazy. But Monster is just more like re-rideable. Yeah, like you gotta have a limit with Insane, unfortunately. But yeah, I am more than happy to reach that limit because yeah, what an amazing ride. Monster has a queue. First time I've ever seen it with a queue. Because it's the last ride of the day and our ride time has, well, effectively run out by the time we get off this if we were to get on it right now. Yeah, we're waiting in the front row queue, which yeah, like suddenly appeared. Looks like they get busy late at night, but like not many people come in the day. Which is interesting.
Please pull down the shoulder bar and fasten your seatbelt. Lean your head back and hold on. Get ready. It's time for Monster. Aiming off roller coasters.
That's why they're staying open till 10. At least not sending empty seats around consistently. Show you this station all I want for the next couple of minutes. If it wasn't for my phone nearly being dead. Alright then, that is the end of our time here at Grona Lund for the first visit, and we have had an amazing time. I absolutely love this amusement park. I love the rides here. Yeah, like it's got a great atmosphere. Everyone's friendly, staff and guests. Like staff, they're all chatty. They're all quite smiley, to be honest, which is nice. Always adds a bit to your experience. Highlights ride-wise, it's got to be insane. I feel like I'm insane for saying that. And Monster as well. Like I said earlier, I think I put Monster just above insane, just because of like it's re-rideable. Whereas I'm still feeling it on my shoulders now. I can tell I've done over 10 rides on that. Because yeah, like it gets you. But it's good fun. The drop towers are really good as well. And yeah, that dark ride, quite enjoyed that. There's a little ghost train, some really good animatronics in there. So yeah, there are the highlights. Like I say, there's a good buzz about the place. There is a lot of options for food and drink. We haven't used any of them today, but yeah, like maybe next time, we will eat here, because like next time, gotta come for the whole 12 hours. Although to be honest, like I say, 12 hours is probably a long time to spend here. I don't know, like maybe if it's busier, then you know, you need that 12 hours. But with how quiet it's been today, crowds do seem to be picking up for the night now, which is a good thing. Yeah, we've done everything in 6 hours basically. So yeah, we've had multiple rides on everything that we could have imagined. And yeah, just happy days. And yeah, considering it was a last minute thing to do, to fly over here from Gothenburg for a day, I am so glad that we've done that. Yeah, there we go, 6 more creds and a new theme park that, yeah, like I've always wanted to visit. Yeah, it's just not easy to get round to sometimes, but we've done it. Yeah, we've had a great time here. Hopefully they continue to invest in stuff like Monster. Like, yeah, I don't know, I mean, I don't think there's any more space. But I think from the few videos that I did watch from this place in the past few weeks, I heard that they are like planning on expanding like the space, so fingers crossed that can lead to an exciting development. It'll be cool when Twister's back, and then who knows what'll happen with Jetline. But yeah, hopefully something gets put in its place if it can't operate again for safety reasons, which would be fair enough, like 100%. But yeah, look forward to coming back here again. Yeah, it's a really nice, friendly, well-themed place, and yeah, that's all you can ask for really. Had a great time. So from Grona Lund here in Stockholm, thank you very much for watching. Check out the screen to see more, and I'll see you from Liseberg tomorrow. See you then.